Whatever, I need an intro. Hello everyone, welcome to yet another live stream. Hi there. Hi and welcome. Hi and welcome, hi and welcome. I know no one's here yet because I'm still yet to announce it anywhere. There we go, streamer mode enabled. Now, it's a ping. Here's the thing. Yeah, the last live stream wasn't that long ago, but it's 3 AM right now in Europe, so it's actually the next day. On a technicality, because on a well, not that much on a technicality. It's like it is 3 AM. So, hi the Lycan, hi the Western. I do imagine most people here will be probably from America, so to you it will seem like 2 streams in a single day. What will we do? Echo! My goodness, I haven't seen you in such a long time. Hi there. What we will do today is we're gonna make a wheel. That's what we're gonna make. I saw the recent programming video, so I exist now. Oh, then you're gonna probably like this stream. That's because I got more weed. Good for you, Lycan. Here's what we're gonna do today's stream, okay? The idea is very basic. I will make a wheel of things that I need to do. Make it reinvents the wheel, yes. I'm gonna make a wheel of things I need to do, then I'm gonna spin that wheel, and whatever it lands on, I'm going to do. So for example, one of them will be work on the dynamically loaded library, dumb name, but the project can see. Then another one could be something. Hi, the Black Thunder. Welcome back to a completely new day and not the same one.
I mean, for you maybe.
I know. That's why I said it such a weird way. Work on the DLL library. Then the next one would be networking on a Raspberry.
Isn't DLL library redundant?
DLL library? Well, it's dynamically loaded libraries library. It is not really, because it's meant to be a library for loading dynamically loaded libraries. It is a bit like far-fetched, but the point is that...
And you wonder why I only play games about programming and don't do the real thing.
Okay, but to be fair...
At least they're eternally consistent.
No, the only reason why it's inconsistent is because I am making it, alright? Like, the reason why I will be making a DLL library is because no one else made a DLL library. That's the reason. I don't know, curious. Next one would be networking Raspberry Pi Pico, then websites... for networking on a Raspberry Pi Pico. Then afterwards will be charity websites. That's but what specifically? Charity websites. Total sum plus sorting. No, backend will be a separate thing, because the backend will be... Actually, do I need to? No, I don't want to go too far into it. That would be... could be a bit much. So let's move on to other things. I need to research MOSFETs, metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistors. That's what they're not, at least that's why I call them at parties. How will networking on the Pico work? Do they have Wi-Fi? Well, I mean, I call it networking, but it won't be much of networking. I do have Raspberry Pi Pico 2Ws and a single Raspberry Pi Pico 2. No, wait, and a single Raspberry Pi Pico W as well. Actually, I have all 3 of those. And the point is that the Ws have Wi-Fi, and they can do networking. And what I want to do is I would like to turn on and off a diode using nothing but a website, hopefully.
You should include relax into this wheel, and then laugh. Actually, that's the only one that comes up.
You know what I want to also include into this wheel? That would be it's kind of a silly one. I would like to include make a 9x9 access door in Minecraft.
Close enough. I'll accept it.
Something like that. Something silly. What else? Any other things I would need? What else would I need for a video?
Wait, so the door's gonna be 9 blocks by 9 blocks?
Oh no, there's gonna be 9 by 9 access panel of buttons that will store a combination, and then I also would like to make it in a way so that you can reset the combination.
So you're gonna have 81 buttons.
No, just 9 buttons. Well, 10, I suppose, because the 10th will be for resetting the combination. Break news, make it fools the masses by making video about social networking of computer science team thumbnail and a video about computer science networking with a thumbnail about socialization. Oh yeah, no, 3x3, you are correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that is correct. 3x3.
It's like, is it gonna be in a line, or what's going on here? Because 9 by 9, but only 9.
Would be a bit much, yeah.
You've been a little too deep in the weeds there, bud. You've forgotten how multiplication works.
Yeah. It's been, listen, for me, it's been a long day, okay? Another thing I could do is... Actually, it has been fairly. Have you seen the images on the Patreon basic channel, on the Patreon giver channel?
Yes.
Yeah, you can see I've been so productive.
Yes. No, so you know how when you add numbers together, it's called a sum, right?
Yeah.
When you multiply numbers together, it's a product.
Mm-hmm.
It's a multiplication joke. I'm out of painkillers, can you tell?
I can, believe it or not. Next one would be linear servo. That one I would make in SolidWorks, which would be simply for... What I want is I want to have a servo, like a little box that I would make for it, because I have a servo, where I would basically screw the servo into the box, and then that box, instead of spinning, it would just transform the spinning movement into a linear movement going back and forth. It's not that difficult conceptually.
Oh, reciprocation?
Maybe you're the mechanic, I have no clue. But
so you want to turn a circular spinning motion into a reciprocating motion, right? Like a piston?
Well, not quite.
Well, like a piston.
Depends on how alternating back and forth movement. Not quite, because if I understand correctly, I imagine that's how like pistons in the car engine work, right?
Well, yes, but
the way
it's trivial to implement in that case, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it will be also trivial to implement in my case, but I mean that when you have this kind of thing, then as you rotate forward, then the movement goes back and forth, back and forth. What I want to do is I want to make a gear that as it rotates forward, the movement just keeps going forward. So it's basically just like a gear
with...
ratchet. Buddy, I ain't a mechanic. Ratchet. What's a ratchet?
You're gonna get the tool, but like...
ratchet's motion gear stuff. Fuck bullshit.
Show me everything but cats!
Show me everything but a picture of a cat. I could just draw what I mean, and you can just...
a gear, kind of, that has a spring on one end. It's basically one tooth of a gear with a spring on it, so that it only allows the gear to rotate one way.
Then also no, I can just show you what I mean, and then you can like...
Yeah.
What I mean...
I'm trying to guess, because
basically,
I'm stupid like that.
You know those stupid people that are famous for like guessing and thinking. Basically what I want is just a gear. Well, I'm gonna have a bunch to obviously match it correctly, with like a line with just teeth on it. And then as the gear rotates, it moves it forward or backwards, the entire line. And as such, pinion. I'm gonna trust you on it at this point. I'm tired of looking up. And so as such, with a servo, it's a really nice combination, because like servo has a limit on how much forward or backwards it can go.
Yeah.
Which means that then you can basically... And servos are really ridiculously strong for their size. It's honestly really ridiculous. And so that basically makes a really nice... What title is the other? That basically makes like a really nice... Not quite an electric piston, but ish. Close enough. Yeah. It works in the same way.
linear servo or pretty damn close to it.
Yeah, linear. There we go. Yeah.
I don't know why you wouldn't just use like a worm gear and then an inverted worm gear and then just use that, because you'll get a lot more strength. It'll be a lot slower, but you'll get a lot more strength and it won't be able to backfeed.
Yeah, but worm gears are way more difficult to print because they're very
That's
annoying.
true.
You need to like snapping off. I already hate printing with supports as it is, and
Terrible idea. Invest in a lathe.
In a what?
A lathe. Lathe.
Lathe. Is that what it feels like when I'm talking about like computer science? Oh my goodness,
Well, I mean, to be fair, I also understand computer science.
Okay, was that what it feels like when I talk about quantum mechanics or chemistry, organic chemistry? Yeah. Pick one. How much do they cost?
Well, you can get a jeweler's lathe, which is not quite that complicated, for a couple $100. You're going for small things, so like a jeweler's lathe would probably be more.
Couple hundred isn't completely outside of my.
Yeah, but it's like it's belt driven and everything like that, and it does small stuff, you know, for like watches.
That wouldn't be bad, because then I could. Wouldn't that also allow me to make like, well, metal gears? I don't know how to make gears with this sort of
gear
thing,
hobbing is pretty complicated. You're gonna have to have special cutters for that, and they're sized roughly based on the amount of teeth there are. It's a whole thing, but like, yes, but it's a process.
Okay. Make it unrelated, but there is
a... cheat and file teeth yourself, but like...
Make it unrelated, but there is a cool series on how to make wheels and gears for non-circular shapes by the channel More Focular. Wait, gears for...
One where... Right. Is that the one where it's just the theory behind them, so how to design it? Or is that actual manufacturing?
Yeah, because the theory, I don't struggle with that. That's pretty easy for me. It's a
just put the teeth on the outside.
It's a wheel with teeth, alright?
Just make the wheel square and then put the teeth on the square side and
exactly.
Square.
Yeah, exactly.
Not that hard.
For example, you want to make a triangle gear, then you just do it like this, right? You get a triangle geared box. Because manufacturing
a triangular piston for a car. It's crazy.
Like a piston that goes in.
No, not a piston that goes in a triangle. A piston that is a triangle.
Like this?
Rotary correctly. Hold on, I am Googling something. No, that's a normal piston. I'm finding a picture of it. Give me a second.
It's more about how to mathematically construct them accurately and precisely. It's also about flows for non-circular wheels.
There you go.
I never found that. Hold on, let me see the picture. Oh, like, okay, that's a...
Waiter, more Apex seals, please. That's a joke you wouldn't get because you don't have a Mazda.
I don't like it. I'm usually the one who like, I'm the generalist. I'm the guy who's like great at nothing but good at everything. And
this is the one thing you're not good at.
And this is the one thing I'm not good at. I'm not used to it.
Well,
I don't like it. No, it's not. You're the one who keeps bringing it up.
You wanted to get into doodads.
That is true. I wish.
You're the one who
give me like
the strength and certainty of steel.
Give me like 3 months, all right, and then we can talk.
I will give you 3 weeks because that's how long it took me. Then again, no. I didn't focus on anything else, so.
Okay, do we add anything more to the Wheel of Pain and Suffering, or what else do I need to do?
We should add a second wheel and then put stuff between it and make them spin other things.
One more thing I could add is design for a connector. Basically, for my mask that I'll be making, I want like a nicer connector for the thing that will actually be holding it on my face. And so I need to design some kind of connector, because the actual piece of plastic that will go around, that's easy. I want something for the end that will actually connect them together and install Arch and learn Neovim. I already did Echo. I installed Arch and I've had it on my laptop for, I think, 2 years, was it? Something like that, 2 maybe more. But then I uninstalled it because it corrupted all of my files, and I just got, I was done with it.
So I went back to Windows, which is famous for
No.
not touching your files.
No, I switched to Ubuntu Mate because I was fun because I say mate a lot, and I thought it was funny that it had mate in the name. That's my entire reasoning. That's the only reason why I picked our operating system. It had a funny name. Okay, ready?
That's the best reason, honestly.
That's the best reason. I like Windows because I just look through them every day. Time to spin. Let's see. What will we be doing? If it lands on Minecraft, I swear. This is... Hey, make it. You know what would be a funny joke? You know what would be funny? If you did a wheel, like filled it with... If you did a wheel, filled it with productive stuff to do, and then in the middle you chucked in a Minecraft thing for no reason.
At my behest, because you know how lucky I am.
That is ridiculous. You know what? Fine. Fine. No, I promised. I promise we're doing this. Well, you think I'm gonna quit now? No, we're doing this. The wheel has decided. Yeah, just fuck off all the important things to decide. Time to play Minecraft. This is gonna be just quite something.
Sunday well spent.
Sunday well spent. You know what's really annoying? I have never done a Minecraft redstone circuit, which means that I'm gonna probably struggle a lot. And if I'm gonna...
Your stream is currently dead right now because
yeah, I know.
Minecraft. Okay, good. You should do it in the server. We should... I'll load that up.
No.
Oop.
No, no backseat game. No, because the whole point is that obviously we need the wait, was it desert? Redstone ready. There we go. Yeah, professional way. The thing is,
I was gonna say I prefer the void, but you do you.
No, because the point is that I've never done it, so
yeah,
we need to see how quickly I can learn. Now, I won't be sitting here pretend as if I don't know anything about Minecraft Redstone, because I know a fair bit.
Given what you already know, how quickly can you figure it out?
Yeah, but the point is, I've never made a redstone circuit. I've never made a piston door, nothing like that. Never. Not a single flying machine, absolutely nothing, no.
Well,
so,
okay, flying machines are pretty, well, I say pretty new, but then again, I started playing way before the combat update, so...
In my head, I don't know why, but like... In my head, the stuff like stalactites, for some reason, are old, but horses are new. I don't know why, but I think that horses are...
same way.
Yeah, it doesn't... It just...
It's still a web
non-linear. Yeah, it's non-linear. Okay, so here's the basic idea. Okay, so... oh my goodness, this... I'm sorry, why is the creeper egg...
Yeah.
What have they done? No... Yeah. What is a bogged? Oh. What is a bogged? What is this?
That spawns in the swamp.
Okay, make it. You're getting distracted.
Okay, first off,
don't fucking backseat game me because I
was just gonna say, set it to always day.
There, it's always day. Now
I keep forgetting that's an option.
yeah, you can just. If only there was an easy way to
do it the old-fashioned way.
If only there was an easy way to do commands than with command blocks. Actually, no wait, buttons on stone.
The daylight sensor on top of a command block somewhere.
Okay, so here's the basic idea. This is so fucking dumb. It's meant to be a product or whatever. The basic idea will be we're gonna have a door that's gonna be 3 by 3. I'm gonna arrange them in this pattern because this will be more difficult for me, actually, believe it or not. Then what we're going to have is first, obviously, the aesthetics. That's the most important thing. My first ever redstone circuit, everyone. That's
needs to look good.
It said, yeah, iron and stone. Really going for that 2015 look. I had a friend who had a saying, by the way, and it was such a great saying. It's basically life is like a pack of rotten chips. It was better in 2004. And that's such an amazing saying in my opinion. Okay. I want to make this a bit more difficult on myself because I don't know why. And as such, we're going to actually... I don't know why I did that. There we go. Actually, yeah, leave it there. We're gonna have a 2x2 though, nothing too crazy, not like 4x4. It's a bit off, that's...
Yeah, I was
bugging
gonna
me.
say.
That's you know what, I could make this even more difficult on myself actually. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. I can do it this way, with less space behind it. So that would be just more annoying. I doubt you'll be able to get this without... I doubt you'll be able to do this without any help. Yes, that's a challenge. I know that's a challenge, that's not the point. The whole point is to see if I'm able to do it without any help, with nothing in the back. Okay, so the basic idea will be... We have some kind of combination. We have some kind of combination of 4 buttons we need to press, and then this opens. I'm gonna start small, in a reasonable fashion, and that is, I'm gonna start with... What the fuck? The big drip leaf is a redstone component.
Those will put out a comparator signal.
This looks like a mod. This looks like a mod thing. Look at that.
Yeah.
This does not look like a vanilla. You know what? I'm getting wildly distracted again. The point is, I want my I want the stuff that I know. I want things that I understand.
You have 2 comparators. Your stream is delayed, by the way, so it might be wrong.
Yes, yes. Chiseled bookshelf is also a fucking barrel. You know what? I don't understand. A pot. You people. I don't understand you.
If it has an inventory, you can put a comparator out the back of it, and they'll give you a signal strength relative to how full it is.
That bugs me on a very deep level. Okay.
It's so useful.
I mean, it is, but why would you call it the redstone component?
You can also do it with item frames.
I'm sorry, item frames aren't here? Well, that's curious.
Yeah, that's because you can't put a comparator right next to an item frame. It has to be on a block.
That's so dumb.
You know, because in the immortal words of somebody I don't remember at all, fuck you.
Okay, first I need to... Because if I power this, they already push forward. That's good, that's good. Okay. That's neat, that's nice, that's festive. Wait a second, if I power this and I power that and I turn these off, they stay. Because that's interesting. But okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. That checks out actually. Yeah, I made this harder for myself for absolutely no reason now I think about it. I did mention that I'm making this harder for myself for absolutely no reason, didn't I?
You might need a double extender.
I have no idea what that is.
Well, it's 2 pistons, so it pushes the block 2 spaces forward.
Thank you for backseat gaming me.
I'm not trying.
I know you're not.
It's
No one is ever trying to backseat game. They always just do. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Okay. What I need to do is I need this piston with this thing right there, and so that one. Okay, that checks out. That checks out. So what I need to do is one forward. Okay, time to test. Time to test stuff. Time to test stuff and shit. I really like observers. They are I think they are the absolute best redstone block in the game ever added.
Is it because of the face?
No, I like them because like they are so goddamn useful.
I like them because of the face.
We are not the same. Oh, but you place them backwards. That is actually a little bit annoying.
If you shift click, I think you place them forwards if you shift place. Or is that only another version?
I don't think you do.
Oh, that's a shame.
Okay. single pulse on sticky pistons pushes just the block forward and then retracts it again. So that could be useful for a block, because if we had a block like this, we can put it there, then we can retract it, and then we can retract it to the side, like this. I like the fact that this is just so useful even with the levers. Like, okay, trust me, the observer is needed here, okay? I'm not making this up. It just, yeah, okay. There we go. And then if we do this, then this, then this, then... No, wait, this once, this again, this... Huh, no, shit. Because that would be 3. Should I think of the slime block? I mean, I could... I don't want to. That feels like a cheap shot, going with the slime block. Because I could just do... That feels like a cheap shot. Is it a cheap shot to make these immovable blocks and then go with a slime block?
No, the only reason people don't do that is because it looks gross.
Look at this! Okay, if you say it's not a cheap shot, I trust you.
It's fine.
And then we need the back one as well to be... They face in roughly logical directions. Okay, even I can't deal with this. There we go. That's too little reason only for me, even for me. Out of everything, it landed on fucking Minecraft. Alright, so now... This is already good, because this can work for once each. We, however, want to... Hi, the Sebas. One of my friends is in jury for distributing alcohol to minors. That is a very quick low dump. Huh.
If he's in juvie, that means he's also a minor.
Oh, yeah. That is... The plot thickens. Okay, so this, then this, then this, then this. I feel like I'm overcomplicating it. Especially since this one's thick. Okay. Slime block. Perfection. Oh, I need this to be in the air, don't I? Oh, that sound. That's just quite something, innit?
Well, that's
Since
one
when...
heck of a first message.
No, then... Why did you make me look at that?
Because I want you to experience my pain.
Goodness, that was... You know how funny that was a thing to turn to, actually? That's a heck of a first message. I look over and it's someone saying minors? Okay.
Yes, music theory, my beloved.
Okay. What if I just do double extended twice? How dumb that would be. Doesn't actually have to be all that dumb. If I push this, then I push it backwards, because 8 blocks, that's... A piston can easily push 8 blocks, can't it?
The max is 12.
Yeah, exactly. I am gaming. Oh, but... My goodness, that's so annoying. I always need a block behind it. Just... Piss off. Let me do my thing. There we go. Now if I attach a preserve to it... Oh, once again, I need to... Okay, then if I do this... This is great. This is really good. This is progress, believe it or not. That's because, once again, I can set up 3 levers. Then I can set up another piston. And then we can... Oh, but they will pull observers one day. Well, that's a hiccup.
It's like watching a caveman discover fire.
I am discovering fire. It rhymes with grug.
So stupid.
So then this can go like so. Okay. And then, oh, I can just push it once. Wait, can I not just push it once? So for example, if I remove all of this, well, no, I still need the second observer here, right? Oh, but then this won't power the second thing, right? That makes sense. So only one then. This one, then second, then to the side. This can actually push it forward still. I might not even need this. Well, if I push it twice, but that's definitely cheap. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing that. I'm gonna push it forward, just for the style points. Which means this will be enough, and then retract back to the side. Yeah, so on one side we're gonna have an observer. And that will be it. This will be a place where we push it forward from. I kinda don't like how... whatever. This don't have to be pretty, this just has to work. That's because this way, this will then push it forward. Actually, I am...
He's beginning to engineer.
My last livestream was literally fucking soldering an SMD chip and testing it, and you're telling me that I'm beginning to engineer as I'm playing fucking Minecraft. Finally. Oh my goodness, it's so difficult. I hate this so much. I hate the placement of this block so much. It show me anything but a picture of a cat. That's the kind of block I'm dealing with here. Yeah, now if I just delete this, remove it completely, gone. Then this can actually push the... I don't even need the blast furnace doors now I think about it. Yeah, I don't need them.
I think you might still need them.
Nope, because the slime bugs are just away.
Oh, at the front. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and then...
I have a silly question.
Yep.
Where's the hallway behind that gonna go?
Right here, I'm gonna pull this to the side
Oh,
of
okay.
pistons. Oh, I hate this so much. Well, on the other side would be better actually, now I think about it. Yeah, it's not what I intended. Although it makes sense now I think about it. And that's because right here is where it should go instead. Yeah, there we go. This pulls and then we can just pull it again. And then we need to pull it with the observer actually, which means... Oh, I might be pushing it now. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That is a bit much, isn't it? Whoops.
I mean, hey, you made a vault door. That's pretty cool.
That's not really a door, is it?
No, it's like a vault door. Like it pulls out and then
you
it rolls off
can't
to the
open
side.
it.
Yes, you can. It's just gonna look really weird from the back. But nobody looks at it from the back because the lights.
No, like physically, this is as far as it goes.
Yeah, no, I understand that, but you can also cut the wall flush.
Then this brings it closer, and then we are, yeah, we do struggle with it. Unless I also pull the observer away at the same time, which would be the most over-engineered thing for no reason I have done in a while. Like this. Yes, and then in order for that to happen, I need to bring this up, move both of these, and then... Well, yeah, that's kind of awkward. I need to not mess up the timing there, because if I do, then... Yeah, okay. Then these. Ha! That is not...
Yeah, because it treats it like a powered block and not the observer.
I mean, it works. It works halfway off.
Every other time.
No, look. It's closed. It's open. It just fucking worked. It's so dumb. And what's funny is I don't need this either on top. Well, I shouldn't have destroyed it this way. And I don't need this on top either, because all I need is just another set of pistons right here. Wait, I have a question. I may be... Oh, no, it won't work because eventually the limit will kick in. Right, wait, will it? Someone get his attention for my second low dump. You don't need... I'd rather not.
I'll relay it.
I'd rather not get that low dump, honestly.
Who up dumping the ore right now?
Oh yeah, because the tree, that makes sense. No, that checks out. You did just say... something else to update it. Cool, whatever, close enough. There we go.
Oh, it's gonna be so loud.
I'm gonna power it later on. Well, I could just move... That's so idiotic. Oh my goodness, I just got an idea how to observe them, which is so idiotic, and I love it absolutely for it. It's because then this... Then this, then this. This. But I need them to activate again, that's so dumb. I love observers so much, precisely because of how idiotic they are. Shit like this.
This shouldn't be allowed.
They really shouldn't. This feels like cheating. So... There's nothing under there.
I'm so marginally upset that, the copper bulbs now use redstone ticks and not game ticks because they used to have they were at doubles the speed of every other redstone component, which means you could get one game tick machines to work.
I mean, this is already opened. I just don't know. I almost, you know what I just did? I broke a piston I didn't want to break, and I just pressed Ctrl Z. Fuck. I forgot. Okay, because I want to push it in still at the end. Do I need to roll it back further? I don't think so.
No, that's good. Because, like, you can just hide it in the hallway.
I'll just leave it here. I like the fact that it's going to be pushing in, but to be fair, in order for it to push in, I need to power this as well. And I need to power it... Because I can't just place an observer there. I can just... I can do the smartest thing in existence, and well, no, I can't. My my intuitive idea is to put another observer here and also retract the observer, which I guess could work, but we're just so dumb.
I can't think of a better idea. Try it.
There we go. Those go here. Then we take this. This will have to be right here. Right. Then the observer will need to be like so. Perfection. This the observer will need to move, which means what we do is there is then an order to this, which I need to remember. That's because I first need to move the piston, then this. Oh, right, because no, that checks out. And then I need to move this observer in. Hear me out, it can work. There we go. So that's the door closed. Then in order to open it, what we do is we do this. Then we do this. And then this. And that's it open.
Great, now time it.
I think timing it might be the easier part. Unless I'm wrong, but I'm... Why would I ever be wrong?
You've never been wrong.
I've
What?
never... Yeah, I've never been wrong, exactly. So what we need, once again, is... And the nice thing is, since it's my first ever redstone thing, I can have it look like shit. I don't need to care. I have lived a life of sin, and no wonder bad shit is currently happening to me. I'm a disgrace to God. Have you heard of Black Thunder? I don't think you need a life of sin for that. Honestly. Black Thunder. How many puppies have you strangled? This man right
The
here.
answer to that's 0.
This man right here has been struck by lightning twice.
If my only sin is wanting to have nice things, then I'll go to hell. Any day of the week.
Okay, this is nice, because if we turn this pulse on, then the observer's out. If we turn it off, it's in. You can't spam it. Oh, you can, never mind. I genuinely thought you wouldn't be able to. Okay, so we turn this on. Observer's off, turned on. Okay, neat. There we go. Wait, no. Now, whatever, who cares? That's it. Now what we need is, once again, with these two trapdoors, they have to travel in the right way. So first this one, then this one, then this one. Right. Why do I feel like I broke some... Oh no, because right here the piston goes. Okay, no, that checks out. Which means this is the door closed. It is closed. Then what we do is we do... Trapdoor? No. Ha! The piston is over there.
You gotta pull it back. You gotta pull it back with the other one.
Trapdoor on this, restart, then trapdoor on this, and then this. Perfect. So, okay, so now we know that it's not broken even with this setup. And all I need to do is just 1, 2. So 0, 1, then 0, 1, 3 is how it closes. Then 3. Zero, 1, 3, 0, 1, 2, sorry, 0, 1, 2 is how it closes. Then 2, 1, 1, 0, 1. 2, 1, 1, 0, 1. Alright, should be simple enough. Can this run it? Lovely. Neat. Alright, so first the opening. That's actually neat because I can just... Oh, I already have one. 0, 1, 3. If I wire it this way... I'm just so glad I just started placing things without thinking. Right. Can you please get back to 0, 1, 3 is how it goes, which means this and this, and then powering the other way. My only sin is prostitution, mildly funny, well-meaning racism, being a burden, and unfortunately not being enough for anyone. That's quite a list. That is...
I'm hung up on mildly funny, well-meaning racism.
I'm hung up on prostitution.
Well, okay.
There is a
each
lot
their own,
going
but
there.
like, how does that even work conceptually is what I'm stuck on.
No, listen. Listen, the reason why I'm hanging up on Constitution, on constipation, the founding fathers writing the Constipation. No, the reason why I got hung up on the prostitution is because their friends are in juvie. That doesn't go together for me. Or is it like... Wouldn't that be... Didn't you say that means the friend is a minor?
Yeah.
Someone being a prostitute being friends with a minor feels a bit off, don't it? Constitution and prostitution. I'm just saying. Shit, I completely forgot what I was doing, honestly. Okay, no, I can time it easily because then this redstone line is the 2. Then all I need to do is just the same thing for pistons.
If you need to time something, just use a clock.
You're not wrong. And that's because right here all I need to do is just the way to go direct to them, which will be the easiest way to do it without slowing it down.
Torches. You have a double inverter.
I don't know what that means.
So you know how you turn a redstone torch off when you give it a signal, or an input signal? Those are comparators.
Instantly, that's good. That way I can do
It does work. Never mind.
this. Wait, hold on. Can't I, oh, that would be a bit tricky. No, it goes this way. So I do it this way. I can, but that just moves the problem, doesn't it? Wait, I can just have them on opposite sides. What am I doing? Why am I overthinking this so much? I have this one here, and that solves my entire problem. Also, I should stop building with fucking blast furnaces. That is such an annoying thing to build out of. There we go.
At least Obsidian wouldn't have you keep opening a submenu.
Right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Also, they are absolutely not needed here. They're like, well, okay, maybe
but
here.
It's funny. But it's funny.
It was just in my inventory. Okay, 0, 1, 3. I would need to, well, I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. Okay, I'm certain this won't have any long-lasting consequences.
Surely this will not break anything.
Exactly. Surely. This, and then...
Oh, that wouldn't work. Never mind.
Can I, like... tag block here? No. I'm overthinking this. Just... Works. Good. Oh, this goes to the side.
What?
Isn't that there a problem with powering pistons this way? Yeah, there is.
What?
That's good.
Yeah, because you can redirect it, and that's the problem. But like,
I can do it this way.
can't wait for that to be desynced.
Alright, is it... Oh, it's closed. That's not... Uh-oh. I was designing it for it to... Uh-oh. 1,
It'll be fine.
2,
It'll be fine.
3, 4. Shit. That's quite a puzzle I've made for myself. It's chill. I can just do it using these so fast. This. Right. I have made quite a puzzle for myself, not gonna lie. I just need to, like... This is what I needed. Why am I shifting with this? I don't need to, I can just...
Did you know constipation implies the existence of prostipation?
I can't place my observer. I can't place it right. I don't... No, I can make this hole, never mind. There we go. Wait, no. There we go. Okay, good. So now if I turn this on, then the door should... Oh, no, wait. Just the observers looking at me. Okay, now if I... This is open. And if I, with the press of a single lever right here, it's closed. So we're like halfway there if I close my eyes, right? It's closed with a press of a single lever. That's neat. Now, the only really fucking annoying issue is that I cannot actually turn that lever again to open it. And that's kind of a pickle.
What happens?
It breaks. I am curious in what way it will break, actually. I am certain
Let's
that it
flip the
will...
lever!
Oh, that's actually not bad.
Oh, it just seals itself closed. Okay.
Oh, that's actually not bad. No, this is off. Which means that this go forward, but then that pushes the... Okay. Fingers crossed. No, the opposite problem. My goodness, I'm an idiot. It's the opposite problem. Which means that this is the state we'd be in, right? And then what we need to do is we need to first, that's the first thing we need to depower. So we need to depower this. I have a question. Can I... No, I cannot depower because it's on top. Wait, I don't need to depower this, I just need to update the observe. Well, then I do need to depower it. If I wanted to depower it, how would I go about that?
Are you trying to make it monostable, or...?
No idea what it is.
Aren't you the comp sci nerd?
The what?
Computer science. I'm
Yeah.
going to abbreviate it verbally because I cannot be bothered to say whole words.
I am computer science, but as I mentioned, I've never done anything with Redstone.
Ah. But you don't know what monostable means?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Alright, time to look through my arsenal. Wait, I need to depower... Oh my goodness! Urethra! I found it.
No.
That is genius! I think. I mean, it seems like it would help. One stable,
Surely this could not end badly.
a single stable state. Yeah, that's monostable. That's why they hold a single horse. Wait, actually, that doesn't help. Wait, does it help? Because normally it would be... Right now it would be... Well, it actually doesn't matter what state it's in. I'm glad I can
please
just...
do not call me a lightning rod.
I'm glad that I can just, like... If I'm quick enough, I can just, like, replace it on a single tick. That's nice. So, like this... This is where we would be. Then what do we need? We need to start by... Can I power it from two sides? I have a quick question. I am curious. Can I, like, power this again?
Can I double power this?
Can I double power this? What happens if, like, if I power it with a... Just let me be who I want to be. I mean, what I can do is I can just power this with, like, a second of server.
Man, your chat's wild. Day? Night? Whatever it is.
Neo Geo sounding. Yeah, that's just you Americans.
What do you mean, you Americans? I had nothing to do with this.
What if I just had a bell? What if I just use a bell? Oh yeah, my problem is that I do it once. Oh no, my problem is that it's all fucked up. That's my problem. So what if I have one circuit for turning it on and then another circuit for turning it off?
Surely this could not end badly.
I mean, yeah, because then what I could have is I could have like just the second thing. I mean, I would need to somehow fix this up, which, because if I retract that, right? Oh, why is it constantly powered? Buddy,
Enterprise solution.
you good? Buddy, you good? What's...
We're budded.
We're good. Oh, you're like... Okay, so that's like...
Oh no.
So that's really bad, huh? Well, they got you. Well, that's I not gonna lie, that's pretty rough. That's
Piston extends for more than 4 hours.
Hey, I don't mean to be that guy, but I don't think that's supposed to happen.
Not leave it there. Hold on. Go above it. The tunnel that you're in. I think it's because you have the redstone line where it is.
It's like right here. Ooh, I see.
Yeah, I think it's getting bud powered.
That's a simple fix.
No, because of the block above it.
Wait, this block is powering it? You can power a piston from 2 blocks away?
Yeah, that's bud powering.
That's so idiotic.
No, well, that's because they copied the code for doors.
My fucking god. That is... You're not real. You are not real. You're over-engineering this. You don't think I know that. Are you seeing this? Of course I'm over-engineering this.
Actually, no. Since it doesn't work, he's actually under-engineered it.
Oh, the problem is that actually right now the observer's in the wrong... Yeah, it has to be right here. There we go. I did not just fucking do that, did I? Shit. There we go. This is good, because now that we gotta retract it... What happens if I now pull the lever? Oh yeah, that's... no, it's actually to be expected now I think about it. Right. So what do we need is we need this again. And then we need this. No, we actually need this. Progress! Okay, that's good. The only problem is, does it actually work with closing? Oh my fucking god!
So you just need to pulse it 3 times to open it.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
to close it.
but I mean, that's a very manageable fix, isn't it? Or am I wrong?
Kinda?
Like, just...
Now you need a binary counter to open and close your door.
Yeah, but I mean, that feels like a simple thing to do in Redstone.
Well, yes,
To just when you
the fact
power
that
it...
it's necessary at all is goofy.
It works, okay? You cannot...
Yeah.
Listen, look at this setup.
I'm not
It
upset
works.
that it works.
It's...
I'm not upset about that.
Okay,
No, it's hilarious.
can I be brutally honest with you? I think it's funnier this way. If I had the option
absolutely, I agree.
with doing it this way versus doing it normally, I still prefer this. So all I need to do right now is just power it. Once it powers on, then that's it. But then when it powers off, what I could do is I could have copper lamps that it powers all of them at the same time. But no. What could I have? That's a good question. I could have a piston that goes forward. I could have a lot of things, but which one would work? Funny enough, guys, let's say we're doing redstone Minecraft. Now this is my type of guy. This is my first time ever doing redstone, actually. And I mean ever. So, turn it on. That's a 1. Turn it off, that's a 3. That's all I need to do, which means what I need to do is I need to make a separate circuit, and that's the output we want. This is
binary. Off on equals 1, off equals 3.
No, but I mean this is binary. This really is. It's just a gate that ticks thrice. If well, it's ternary, I suppose, but it doesn't matter. Unless you consider changing ticks to be, you know what? No, we're not. I'm not going there. The point is that
I'm saying forbidden binary, where instead of off is 0, it's off is 3. How do you do any math?
on is 1, off is 3. That's how we ball here. I feel like I could do it with observers are unironically my favorite, possibly my favorite block in the game, because I really feel like I could do it with observers somehow. Like if I take this, for example, instead of comparator, if I do a repeater, then I feel like what kind of this could look so idiotic. What kind of output do repeaters output? What's the strength of it?
15. It's always 15. That's why they're used. Oh, I love when the signal bleeds. It's so fun.
So now, if we, depending on what we select on the beginning, yeah, depending on what we select on the beginning, even though they're running, I mean, this is really dumb because I mean that just offsets the problem, doesn't it? But like, there's a smarter way to fix that. I just want it to be funny.
You don't even need the repeaters.
I know.
You could just use the levers. This is certainly a thing of all time.
this certainly is doodaden. That's because if I have a feeling, I don't know if my feeling is correct here, but I have a, wait, I'm setting it up backwards. I have a feeling that if I pop these pistons correctly on, then if I mess with repeaters, I could have 3 separate signals going out, but when they retract, they will track in a different way, and that way if I time it like this, something like that, then I could maybe have yeah, that's tricky. No, yeah, now that I think about it, yeah, that is tricky. That's what I need. What I need is
now you just gotta figure out how to loop it back around to the other side of the pistons. I'm sorry, Skit MC, but we've already got far too many dad missing jokes in best comments.
Yeah, it's kind of a problem, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay.
They can't have all gone to the same place. I mean, come on.
I think. Okay, that's because we need to run it 3 times, and there's only 1 tick here, which ain't too bad actually. Which means I can just like have a 2 tick difference between them, and this effectively.
Designed to take 7 business days to open.
You just wait until a cosmic ray hits your PC and randomly deletes the block. That's the make it way. So this turns our input into. Actually, this is kind of true now I think about it this way. That's because all we need is just 2 ways. Well, the first one is this, the second one is this, and if the lever is changing from an off to an on, then we need to pick the right one. If it's changing from on to an off, then we need to pick the left one. And we only need, well, which would mean not gate, if I remember correctly, was just the redstone torch, right? Okay, that's the not gate. But then we want it to be changing specifically. So thinking logically, observer tells us when it's changing.
Hold on.
Then we have the redstone output, that is the output, and then we also have... I'm not gonna move it up though, I'm just gonna have the redstone snake down. So observer tells us if it's changing, and we would like to save that change ideally. We can do it by moving a sticky piston forward.
I have a terrible idea.
Not
2
interested.
copper bulbs next. Oh, okay.
No backseat. Which part of no backseat gaming? Changed? Stopped changing. Well, no, changed and changed back actually. But this is good because if I change, oh yeah. Okay, I like it. I like it.
You know, it's really stupid.
What?
You have a piston facing up and a redstone block on top of it. It's so dumb.
Because it's of a dot. That's so idiotic. This is. I hate this so much. I really. Because you can fucking do it sideways. This is the newest version of Minecraft. Why haven't they fixed this?
Because it's so ubiquitous in so many things. It is useful once you know like how to work around it and with it.
It would also be useful not to have it.
Also,
At this
if you have
point...
it okay, so you see where the block is right now? Put
Yeah.
one right above it and then extend it again.
Like this? Wait.
No, redstone block.
I hate this so much. This is so dumb. Why have they copied the door? There's no need for it.
Because if I remember correctly, pistons are older than horses.
I fucked up.
Oh no! Go backseat gaming, I'll figure it out.
No, like, this is actually pretty fucking funny. No, Baxi's gaming, I'll figure out how to make it. I'm leaving this here. This will be, you know what? Fuck you. This will be a crucial part of it. This will be important. Can I still have a lever here? I can. That's good. No, that's good. That's actually, that's really good. This will be a part. Can I have? I just turned it into a lever. Damn it! I shouldn't have. But wait, is the way I did that like? That is so funny. That is so funny. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it here. It's just my my backup piston part.
You know, in case they break, which they do sometimes.
Yeah, you know, just a replacement part. It's always good to have them. Okay, so this will actually snake down this way, and we're gonna have Alright, so now if we turn this off, it goes forward. If we press it again, it goes backwards. Good. That's because...
Oh, if you right click it, it also counts as a...
Yeah, but I prefer leather. It feels more natural. Then it will go off to 2 different sides.
I'm so glad we're relying on natural these days.
Yeah, but this way is natural, so make it right next to a fucking piston part. Alright, then running our blocks, whatever, white wool. That will be our knot. Wait, no, this won't work, because what we need is to, if it changed, then if the lever is off, we go left. Oh, so the change, actually, we don't need this. Never mind, we don't actually need it. We need this.
I was gonna say, so you know how copper bulbs will turn off and then turn on each rising edge?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know how you can power them with observers?
Yeah. But that would work like the piston I've set up, and I don't want it to work like the piston I've set up.
Huh.
Instead, what I need is this. will just be the change, then the second one will be the state of the lever. So we're gonna have two different inputs. This one will be... Yeah, like they can be connected, right? Because they both just snail back to the lever. This is the dumbest looking. Just don't mind me.
It's not that bad.
There we go. Okay, this tells us the change, which we only need one of, and that's why it's extended. Well, this one will tell us if we need 3 pulses or if we need 1 pulse. There has to be distance between pulses though, because they have to turn on and off and on and off. And as such... Hi there, Ali. Took like a 4-hour nap. Welcome back then. I am, in fact. How's it going, gang? It's a pretty funny story, Ali, actually. I've set up a whole, like, randomized wheel of all the productive things I was supposed to do today. And then, as a joke, just chucked in the making a door in Minecraft. And guess what it fucking landed on? It's pretty funny story. I've never done any redstone in Minecraft, so this is my first. Yeah, then...
I was gonna say, you can't say that anymore.
Yeah, I can't. That's why I need this to work, because I need this on the first try to make something impressive. Then this is a knot, but we don't want it to be a knot, do we? Instead, we want this to be both of these to be unded.
Who's the guy that said you can make any logic gate with ors and knots?
No, that's the opposite of what I... Wait, no. How can I extend... No, shut up, don't tell me. That's no point. I need to...
Wait, why do comparators only go 4?
Wait, what?
Put the comparator line back up, all 5 of them. Only the first 4 work.
Yeah, you're right.
Why? Who said yes to this?
Listen, mate, I feel like we shouldn't question at this point, okay? I need to extend it, which means... I have a very dumb idea, actually, for how to extend it. Will this work, actually? Oh, fuck. Loop-de-loop, that makes sense. Right. No, because this is still loop-de-loop, because this is going back. Because... Yeah, I am playing Minecraft, in fact.
Why?
Because that's what the wheel picked. It wasn't up to me.
The work stream. What is this shit?
It was supposed to be.
We are working on Minecraft.
It was supposed...
What the fuck are you doing, even?
I've left
Stone?
the decision on what I should work for up to chance, and this is what the chance gave me. Wait,
To
if
be fair, I was there too.
yeah.
Really?
Oh.
You should add Minecraft as a joke, that'd be pretty funny. Lands on it.
I like that my piston is doing. Please tell me that this update won't break it.
It will.
What the
But
fuck
Oh,
are you
it's
making?
not been connected. Suck it, Black Thunder. That piston.
What is this supposed to be?
Oh, this is my pulse extender.
Okay.
It's extending the pulse. Yeah, just now as you joined in.
It's a pulse extender. Extender is a pulse.
Ja, das ist ein Pulse-Extender. In Extender ist ein Pulse.
Okay.
I can actually extend it even further. I don't know how much pulse I will need.
I think you need a lot of pulse, actually.
Oh yeah, I made a loop again. Right, no, this won't do. Okay, so this is our pulse that tells us if it's changed. Then the other one, then this one will tell us if we should end it with the triple pulse or if we should end it with a single pulse. Which means we do separate it off into the not or the yes, and then the single. Okay, so we need to make somehow a pick. What we need is we need this to make our triple pulse, and then this is the most pointlessly complicated door I've ever seen. It really is.
Yep.
No,
Well, guess what? Rhyme with Grug.
It rhymes with Grug. You know what I want? I kind of low-key just want more of these. Hold on. Hold on.
I have to say, you surprised me with your Minecraft knowledge. I thought you were Dorsey at this game.
Well, as I mentioned, this is the first ever Bristol contraption I've made.
Well, you still like,
I do. I like the idea.
How do you keep making this? Are you playing on fucking Bedrock? Why is this shit?
No, this is Java. I just learn how to make them.
You just make them.
What do you mean you can't just
You
make?
can't just make them as he keeps making them. It'll be fine.
How many can I actually fit like in a circle? I'm curious. Because later on I want redstone like snaking around them because I want it to look like they're a crucial part of the contraption.
This is upsetting.
I want like a flower. That's what I want.
I was gonna say, unfortunately, putting redstone around things makes it look like people use redstone as like a blood texture, so it's just gonna look like it's been beheaded.
Hold on.
Death machine.
It reminds me of the scene in Doom, like, you can't just shoot a hole into the surface of Mars. You can't just keep making them.
This is not cute or funny. This piston is in extreme distress.
Okay, hold on. Now what I need is I need to turn this on, this right here.
What are we trying to accomplish?
I
by
want to
this?
make a flower.
You know they have those already, right?
Mine is better. Actually, now I think about this, that will actually, you know what? That will actually not make a flower, and I would actually not complete
that'll
that
make it
shape. Actually,
I think you wanna make that shape.
No.
Now I figure out, you know?
hold on. Can I replace it with like, fill, oh, I got my level back. But I'm glad I can make them next to each other. That's good. I think the way it works, by the way, if I had to guess, would be that Minecraft gets updated that the piston should extend, but then somehow before it knows that it needs to extend, and before it actually extends, I break it and put it in the other direction. It extends the piston in the other direction, which is dumb, because why would there ever be a delay between two? Hence why I don't...
It's probably because redstone ticks take twice as long as game ticks, so you're...
Yeah, but that's not really
breaking
a
twice the
redstone
block of
tick.
this.
But that's not a redstone tick. In between when Minecraft thinks that the piston should extend and when it actually extends, that's not a redstone tick. If it was a redstone tick, that would be really easy to do. There we go.
I call it wheel, rhyme with grug.
This is my first time ever working with redstone, and I don't think I'm doing this right.
Guys, guys, my door's broken. What's wrong?
Actually, what would look even more shitposty? It's like
Now, try to make the other part of the piston.
the other part. I don't think the other part is possible. I accidentally made this, so I mean, I'm just gonna leave it there. It's part of the machine now. Okay, back to the thing that I keep getting distracted for. So, if the change pulse keeps going, then if the chain pulse keeps going, then we need this. Then we need to activate either the triple tick or the other one. Which means right here what we need is we need the triple tick. So first let's make the triple tick machine. Okay, so first, if we do this, that closes. That's good. If I turn it off though, that's gonna trigger again, which is significantly problematic. One. I feel like I'm overthinking this.
What makes you think that?
Yeah, I don't know, just something. Why is it? Oh yeah, I forgot about my piston. I was wondering why there was a piston on the roof. I forgot for a second.
What's this doing? I don't know. I don't think it knows either.
Okay, so because it just needs to change. Is there a way to like? I can achieve that with these little suckers. Like so. And then observer. So this turns, but we will need that earlier on the circuit. Yeah, this turns a single pulse into a change, which means that now 1, 2, 3. There we go, and then 1. Good. I don't want to over-engineer this, so I'm looking for like a simpler way to do it, clearly. Guys, I've made my first piston though, what do you all think? The rest of the line that goes to nowhere is also a nice touch. Oh yeah, it doesn't extend that far even. Okay, that makes sense. Wait, wasn't there a way to make those instant? Hold on. I remember there was like a... Wasn't it this, to make them instant? This is closed, then... Oh no, now it's just broken, that's good. So if I turn it off then... That's off. Turn it on. Turn it off. Damn. Oh, because... No, wait, that should be there. Shouldn't it? Something clearly broke.
Didn't you say?
Something clearly broke. Oh, really?
There's this concept.
I just...
Yes.
I just want this couple of...
There's this concept in the rest of engineering. You always want to back up your contraption before you literally fucking break it and bork it, you know? So you have like just like a working copy. And you didn't do that, and now you have a problem, you know?
No, I'm just curious what broke. All that redstone does the work of one piston. Well, I mean, we've got pistons to spare, but...
What could have possibly
It's
gone
his first
wrong?
piston, it's not very efficient.
I like... Actually, you know what? I take it back. I like my backup observer here. That's just like for resetting the system in case something breaks. Okay, now we reset this. This must be off. No, whoops. Oh, whoops. Whoops. Sorry about that. That was a bit off.
Whoops. Whoops.
Oh, I know it broke now. So what we need is we need this. There we go. Now it works. Yeah, and then the fourth one will close it. Perfect. So now if we take this redstone line and then we restart it. I think it works perfectly, guys, honestly. I don't know.
Crazy delay for the door opening.
I prefer the fact that you need to flick the lever 3 times for it to actually open. Oh. Having a lot of fun with this. I'm thinking what's the most idiotic way to do it, because what I could do is I could actually... I want to achieve the triple pulse in some kind of silly way.
I don't think you have to try to make it silly.
Okay, so this, whenever this triggers, we get... I didn't mean that. Whoops. No, it's closed. It's fine. Now we can just turn this off, actually. That's even better. Okay, so... What do we need? What do we need? Well, we need... Ah, no. Do I have anything left to drink on my desk? No, got nothing. Give me a second, I'm gonna get myself something to drink.
You cannot handle this circuit sober, I see.
Okay, I'm back. So...
Water, coffee, or something stronger?
Look at my redstone contraption and guess.
Well, I can't tell.
I'm sorry, but this is just...
I'm glad this is a fucking work stream and this happens.
It was supposed to be, not my fault the Wheel of Fortune picked what it picked. Okay.
It might be mine.
Did you not learn? Every time there's an option to do procrastination and gaming, it ends up being procrastination and gaming.
Wait, shouldn't this be only 2? Let's break everything again! Oh, this is even better! Because if this is just 2, then what we can have is...
What if you set it to 1? What's the worst that could happen?
I mean, then they go at the same time, which... You know what? I like the way you think. It broke everything. Let's see how badly. No, not too bad actually. That function is surprisingly alright. Okay. A triple pulse we can achieve by having the redstone line. And then having it power a piston that will push a block. Oh wait, well, we have it too close to our walkabout a bit. There we go.
You should snake it even farther out so that you have to extend the signal again.
No, because this is too boring of a way to extend the signal.
Now you're thinking.
If I...
It pushes a
Hold
minecart,
on.
which goes to another detector
Hold on,
rail.
that just got me thinking actually. You know what? That just got me thinking.
Oh no.
What if I... What if I have a dispenser with arrows that shoots at the target block? That's genius.
Goldberg called.
Yes, and then you add a fucking skeleton grinder to resupply with arrows.
Wait, 1. Then this one needs to be at least a 2. No, it needs to be a 3. Oh, that no. Well, I'm certain we'll have enough time. And then it needs to be a 5. I'm certain it will have enough time. And then I'm just gonna... Wait, no, I can't do it with an observer, can I? Well, I can have an observer right here. This is gonna be instant. Then... then this. And then finally... Oh, did I click again? No, it's meant to... We need it to be quick, you see. And now if I power it, it should trigger 3 ticks. Well, that was almost it. Alright, what happens if I slow it down a bit? To like so.
I think it's because you have the extra observer.
That doesn't look working at all. It first round is this one. Wait, are observers slowing it down?
Because each takes a tick to fire.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know that they took a
Wait,
tick
are
to
they
fire.
instant?
Well, I mean, okay, that still isn't working. Did I
This there goes with tweaking.
Oh, I've said these are backwards. Wait, that doesn't make sense. How's... Oh, wait, was the power only going through the first... That's certainly quite tricky. Huh. That's not meant to happen at all. But it resolved itself, so that's fine. Now we power it again. And again. There we go. Now if I power this... Well, that's almost... This piston just isn't firing. This right here.
Because this... Oh, I was gonna say this because it's being redirected by the lever. The redstone line.
Which one? This? Which
the
lever?
piston going to the observer that's above it isn't firing because of the lever that's redirecting the redstone line.
Oh, this wasn't firing. Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Okay, nothing, not to worry. That's what I installed the restart lever for. There we go. Now it's all properly
He's
good.
a programmer because he has a debug.
I have a debug
console.
lever. I absolutely love that concept. You have a redstone door that works almost always, but if it doesn't, then you just go and flick the restart lever.
We have the stick that fixes everything.
What the? How do these two go out of sync? I don't understand.
Fine, don't worry
I
about
might
it.
need a
Fine.
second restart lever. I might need a second restart lever that just pushes an observer forward and then it retracts. What I could do is I could have a system that detects if it's broken, and then if it's broken, then it just flicks the restart
I
lever.
could have a system that detects if it's broken. Why don't you just make it not break itself?
I don't know, it just feels more better this way, you know?
Okay.
Alright, so like if I flick this thrice, that's good. Huh.
Oh no.
That's how they go out of sync. Wait, I have a question. Wait, oh, it might have been.
That's a new one.
Actually, I take it back. That is. What I could have, hear me out, is I can, hold on, I have an idea. I have an idea. And I want you to.
It's ever gone wrong saying I have an idea.
I want you to like hold your horses for this because you're really gonna like it. What I'm gonna have is I'm gonna have two observers, and like this one will just switch between them. So we're gonna have an observer here and then an observer here, and if we end up in a situation like this, where like they're they're off, then just we have this one retract, and this one, and then we don't even need this piston. That's just genius. Look.
Well, I wouldn't use that word.
Okay, genius might be pushing it, but like, oh whoops, that's not good. Okay, there. That's really not good, actually. Hold on, that is really bad, in fact.
Yeah, look at the front of your wall.
Yeah, that is really not good. What's powering you? Oh yeah, right. That's no. Don't worry about that. I just need to that still hasn't fixed. What is powering you? Oh, nothing. No, that's good. No, good. Nothing was powering it. No, that's sweet. It just forgot it was off. So now what we need to do is we need to.
I hate when my redstone things forget they're off.
Okay, so like this circuit right here, right? It will. It will. This one will be. It will. You get it, okay? You understand. So.
I wish I didn't, but yes.
Yeah, and all I need to do right now is just turn this off. Okay, that's better. And now all we need is just oscillate these two. Alright. And then a restart lever. Good! I like the idea of having a redstone door where you have like 3 different levers in the system and you need to manually go and flick each one in order for it to actually function.
One of them is inside the door.
One of them is behind the door. You just need to open the door to flick the third one. Okay, but this is good. Hold on. Was like oh no, I can't run pistons. Oh wait, I have a genius idea. I have a genius idea. Hear me out, because I can't run like. Oh, this is so smart. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. What I can have is I can have like.
Another broken piston.
Hear me out. Like, you see where I'm going with this?
I have a silly question. What's the bottom piston doing?
Oh, the bottom piston. Wait. They forgot they're on. They're off again.
I hate when that happens.
Look. It's not powered by anything. There we go. So wait, but what if I just what if I then like what if fuck, I keep forgetting this. What if I then have like something going down the middle that just updates the pistons?
What?
Still, what if I have a line of observers that just updates? Hold on, it would need to go backwards. Like this. And so then, this is the most bugging. So like, for example, that bottom one shouldn't be... Oh,
So I can't
that's
parts, which is why this is the way it is.
That's because if I right now power this, it like mostly works. If only those didn't keep going down. Hold on, what can I use to update them? What can update them somehow?
You should have a line of pistons going up with redstone blocks on top. That could never end badly.
What if if I move a redstone block, does it activate? Oh, never mind. Hold on. No, this one is forgot it's off. Oh! Redstone torches. Well, that's something. Okay, so like.
Why
Wait,
is this so
what
stupid?
if-
Just have a signal.
No, hold on. What if I have observers going bottom up instead? Like, turn this off, and then we just update the bottom. No, damn it, that doesn't work either. Well, that's curious. Oh yeah, because it's on. But this one. So wait, this one should be off.
Door. Remember?
But this isn't even in there.
Right, but
Oh, I know. I just need to expand it by one. Wait, this is actually a great way to achieve the triple port. Now I think about it.
okay.
Bro is creating his own problems. I really am. I'm
He's
inventing.
really an engineer.
I really am an engineer. What if I have redstone block right here and if I power like this? Hold on, I need to first remind my piston.
No, because you gotta update it for it to take effect.
What if I used... Wait, hold on. I need to get back to the setup I had. You've literally told me this. I don't know why I didn't think of it. I mean, that's not what you meant, but I'm gonna interpret it in my own special way. If I run this and I turn it off, then these still stay updated. But what if, and just hear me out, I put a door on top? Can I not put a door on top? Can I put a door... Can I put a door next to it?
I don't know. Man, I'm not high enough for this.
Wait! Doors, right. Doors are 2 blocks high. What? Oh, but they can only travel upwards. No, that doesn't help. So we're using doors. I can move signal upwards. I couldn't move it downwards.
Just use the wall trick.
Huh. That works. Okay, good. So
That works.
so this will be used for switching between our observers. Oh fuck! I'm losing my mind. Oh yeah, right. This is a this is a slime block. I'm gonna use an observer for updating it. Okay. Okay, good, good. So now I have an observer which triggers this, which turns the observer on and off. That's good. What stage is the door in? The door is closed. It really is so dumb. I'm getting sidetracked a fair bit. Wait, I have a question actually. That got me thinking, because if I move the redstone block up, right? Hear me out. I'm running out of space. If I move this one
You
like
are
up,
in a vast, endless desert, and you're running out of space.
I'm thinking. Oh yeah, because I'm redirecting. That makes sense. Okay. Did I break anything? I mean, kind of.
Yes.
Just kind of. Okay, so no wait, we need to click the restart lever. Yeah, because I was in the wrong position. Good. Now if I think what we need is just an extended position that does nothing. I think that is what we're missing, honestly. No, damn it. It actually can detect that. Oh, so I need to take away the block without updating it. What if I update both of them at the exact same... No, I would need to update it like one game tick. Oh, there was a way to achieve like a single game tick in Minecraft, wasn't there? A single.
Do you want me to look it up, or do you?
No. Don't worry.
the
I'm
short
quite.
answer?
I can figure it out.
I'm sure you can.
Just because.
Because the 2x2 door was so easy.
Wait, what if I do it? What if I do it manually? How the fuck did I even? I'm sorry. How the fuck did I even replace that block? Can I do it back? No. Okay, that's good. Well, that works. I'm trying.
Oh no! It's so stupid.
I just saw the balls bounce back and forth. Okay, we don't need this, by the way. That's not necessary. Instead, what we need.
Congratulations on building Seizure Simulator 5000.
Instead, what we need is this. Okay, good. Wait, good? Is this good? That seems good. I like having it there, to be honest. I really do. I think it fits. Now if I plug this on, plug this out, plug this in, plug this out, hold on to press the restart lever again. Alright, there we go.
I think you should have just stuck with the computer science. I think you should have just tried to build a computer.
Oh, this isn't connected. No, that makes sense. Now if I run it. Hold on, oh wait, this piston isn't even firing at all.
Yes, because you keep redirecting the signal.
Oh, we need a restart lever here as well. Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Alright, now if I do this. Oh yeah, I keep, never mind. Yeah, you are right, there we go. Oh, but now I need to click the other restart lever. Okay.
I swear by the time you're done, you're gonna figure out how to move blast furnaces. Famously unmovable.
Just accidentally making a flying machine and just the door's gonna piss off. What's backwards? What is backwards? You're backwards. You must be. There we go. Did it work? I don't think it did. What's not working? Oh, because the piston is adding delay. No, that makes sense actually. Okay, no, that checks out. I don't know if I need to push the restart lever or not. I'll to be brutally honest with you, but I'm gonna just in case. No, this doesn't make sense. How did you learn to edit videos? You're super cool at math stuff, computer scientist and video editor. I was editing videos. Pardon my flabbergastness, but I'm thinking hard. Oh, now what I need to do, I need a restart lever down here. Honestly.
Of course.
So now it should have. No, the previous one was correct. Yeah. Okay. Then if I do this. Why isn't the observer going down?
Because the piston isn't moving. You have it over an observer that isn't doing anything. Because it's
no, it's
considered
this signal. It's this signal right here. It keeps powering it.
Yeah. Go to the observer up there. See how the redstone's not going down? That's because the observer is considered a transparent block.
What do you mean the redstone is not going down? It very much is.
Turn it back on.
That's so... That's so dumb. I hate this. Fine. You wanna play this No, really? Really? Both of them? You've got to be joshing me. I mean, fine, have it your way. Listen, buddy, I've got no morals. I can be here as long as it's needed. Okay, what now?
This is so stupid.
Now if I run this... Oh wait, whoops, I pushed it in again. Hold on. Oh damn it, that's actually... How did this piston end up over here actually? This doesn't... How did it end up over here? What pushed it?
It got dragged by the slime, which got pushed forward because it got Bud powered in.
But got pushed backwards? How?
No, it didn't get pushed backwards. You pushed the door forward. Look at where it is next to your wall.
No, my point is that this... Oh no, never mind. It's on the right height. First thing I thought it was on the wrong height. Okay. Quickly rebuilding. This. Okay. Now by the restart lever. Oh, hold on. Slash game rule do where the warden spawning. No, where. I don't want mobs running around because they can break my circuit.
Like, you can't do that yourself.
Hold on.
Only me can break it.
Where the clear? There we go. It slash kill.
At E type not equal player.
No, fuck it. It's easier this way. my materials also are quite a choice, but that's story for another time.
I think the piston heads might have disappeared, by the way, because they're considered entities.
No!
Yeah.
No!
The levers are back.
I need them. I need them for moral support.
Oh, you don't understand. They speak to me.
They help me. There we go. That's one. Shit, where's my... If I click on it... Oh, I can get the lever back if I click on it. How convenient. Alright. Sweet.
Yes, my favorite lever.
Yeah. You know what's funny? Oh no, I can't get... Oh no, I can't get redstone signal out of it because it will break it when it... That's annoying.
Would it?
I don't know, let's find
It's
out.
not like so
I fucking can. I can.
oh my god, intended.
This is really good. I am curious if I replace this redstone block with... Could I somehow replace this redstone block with this? Wait, if I have it off to the side. Oh my goodness, but then... Oh, that would be actually pretty tricky to do.
How do you get...
I have an idea. Hold on. Hear me out. Okay. Are you hearing me out?
I'm listening, but you haven't said anything other than hear me
Okay,
out.
hear me out. Hear me out, okay? Are you hearing me out?
I'm hearing.
Okay, are you hearing me out? Because if you are hearing me out, then... Damn it, I did it the wrong way. If I take this... Oh my fuck! Please! No! No, it would have been... Oh, because I didn't replace the lever with it. No, that makes sense.
So that just means you need
Fuck.
two levers.
Shit. Okay, that's fine. Right. Can I want to do it the other way now because maybe I want to keep that one.
Psychosis.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Oh my fucking goodness. No! I need to keep that block there. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. We're getting somewhere with this. We're getting somewhere. What kind of contraption was I building? I honestly don't remember right at this point.
Door question mark.
It is all important. I will use this signal. You don't understand.
We are babbling fools, and this is our temple to madness.
I feel like it's genuinely is easier with stone in the back. Something with updates. Yeah, there we go. Told you. I mean, nothing can top that, actually. Yeah, I mean, no. Oh my! I just realized I can replace any kind of block like that with a piston because this one's unbreakable. I can replace any kind of block like that with a piston, and it would take on the properties of that block.
Making the whole thing out of piston heads.
I wonder if I'm quick enough. Can I replace it with glass? Because the glass will just look better. Also, can I... hold on, I need to grab a lever. There we go. Oh, it would have been so good if I could. Alright. Okay. I need this to be on the glass. Simply because this one can stay here. This one's unbreakable.
Why? Oh yeah, because you can't break air. How foolish of me.
Yeah, exactly. Duh. Why is this power so... Ah, doesn't matter, who cares?
Obviously.
Obviously, idiot.
Do you even play the game?
I wonder if I middle click on this, what will I... Oh, nothing. I will get nothing, obviously. What was I thinking?
Yeah, you can't middle click air, stupid.
No, it's genuinely easiest with stone. I cannot explain it. I cannot explain any of this. I mean, look at it.
Aren't you glad you added play Minecraft as a bit to the wheel?
I am having so much fun, you cannot even comprehend. Wait, what? I broke the redstone, but it didn't...
Was the lever not on? What?
No, it must have been. Wait, was it?
Oh, because glass is a transparent block.
Oh, that's so dumb. I mean,
yes, I agree.
I mean,
that's why this is dumb.
Wait, I have a question. Hear me out. This is by the way. How? What's popping? Oh no, the March Ninja. Don't mind me. I'm just a couple of guy having fun. This one's still unbreakable. That's good. Okay. What if I... Okay, I cannot push
Cerebral
this.
blood vessels. That's what's popping.
Wait, what if I... Hold on, I need to break this. It's getting in the way. This fucking piston door is getting in the way. I don't want it.
I have changed my mind.
I have more important things to do.
I've been consumed by my visions.
Okay, that just only powers one of them. What I want to do is I want to power both of them at the same time.
Then do the top one.
Oh, just like
put it
that.
on the back of the top one, because it copies the door stuff.
Okay, that's good because what if I do this? Okay,
So
first of all,
dumb.
that's good, but that's not what we want. So we need the bottom one to update first.
Then have a redstone block right next to it. Yeah, right there.
Hmm. I'm so stupid. I can just power it using this line.
Of course.
my piston generator. Guys, what do you think of my first redstone contraption? I call it the piston generator.
We've discovered cold fusion.
I'm determined to make this even worse, but I'm struggling to even come up with how. That gets me thinking, actually, if I do this... No, they don't come with, obviously. Right, yeah. So this is a lever. It has collision, how lovely. What other blocks can I turn into a piston? No! I broke my lever! Hold on, I need my lever back. Can I turn a piston into a piston?
What a stupid question.
Hear me out. Can I? No. What happens if I turn a piston into a piston? I need to know.
The piston-headed piston.
I look away for 5 seconds. The mortal mind cannot comprehend this, and the immortal one has a substantial risk of stroke. What do you mean? This is... I don't know, Todd. This is like simple stuff.
It's really quite simple.
Hold on. Redstone lamp. Let me just to make sure that everyone understands. Like...
I'm so glad the redstone lamp doesn't copy the code for mod updates.
There we go. I'm back again. This time it's just a squad. Well, can I do it? Where did this piston come from? Where did it come from?
You placed it.
No, oh, I didn't change. Oh, yeah, right. I placed it. I didn't change. Okay, no, obviously. Why would I? No, I think I thought I right-clicked on it to update the redstone, but I obviously placed it and then the redstone remembered that was supposed to be a line. Hold on. I am busy. I need to turn a piston into a piston. It is imperative that I turn a piston into a piston. In order to do it... Oh, this one actually will be a bit tricky because I have a piston... What I need is I need this piston to power that piston. That's not easy.
I need this piston to power this piston.
If I turn a piston...
As you do.
Wait, what happens if I turn a piston into a lever? And then... First of all...
What if I turn that lever into a
First of all...
piston into a lever?
What happens if I flick it? Okay, that'll make sense. I don't know what I was expecting, honestly. Hold on, guys. I need to do my magic trick. my favorite party trick is when I turn a piston into a lever.
Minecraft alchemy update warning: not stable.
What other blocks could I... There we go. Back to where we're supposed to be. Okay. I call it lever. Rhymes with piston. Okay. Let me think. What other... Because we need something that can provide power. What happens if I turn a comparator... What happens if I turn an oak pressure plate into a piston?
I like how specifically oak.
Wait, no, hold on. I question, because right here I turned air into a piston, so we clearly don't need to turn a power block into a piston.
Right. But I think you have to have the lever off to the side. You have to have some way of doing it. Also, if it's a solid block, it's probably just gonna break it anyway. Or push it. Just put, yeah.
Oh, whoops, I placed it wrong place. I keep breaking my redstone block. Let me just grab a lever real quick. Nothing to worry about, that happens. Let me just, there we go. Oh, well, that's, okay, that's something, alright.
I got an ad, what happened?
Not much. I've created a double-sided piston. It rhymes with grug. So right here I've turned stone into a piston.
Biblically accurate.
Okay, that's still... Okay, so right here we have two kinds of pistons. We have power source pistons, and then we have unbreakable pistons. What? Can I take a comparator output out of an unbreakable piston? Nah, well, it was worth a try.
I wonder what signal strength this gives.
No! My unbreakable piston broke. Damn it. Wait, hear me out. Only good things follow when I say that. Oh right, yeah, I forgot.
I'm sure nothing bad could come of this.
Wait, I'm curious now. Because I do have...
Oh, now you're curious.
I'm curious now. Everything here hasn't piqued my interest. This is like how I always play Minecraft. Now I'm curious if it is just some kind of sequence of clicks. Or if there's more to it. You know what? Hold on. I do have...
Beginning to believe.
Hold on, I need to try something. Give me a sec. Making redstone more trusty. I kind of got sidetracked, okay?
Eldritch madness is very real. It doesn't befall people who don't understand. In fact, it's not understanding that triggers it. It is briefly understanding that triggers it. Because, like an ant walking along a circuit board, everything is meaningless, but then a flash of inspiration happens, and suddenly it understands what the transistors and the PCB and the capacitors and everything like that is. And then it goes back to being a normal ant. But now it knows, and it spends its entire life trying to remember. And that is what Eldritch Madness is. You are the ant in a god's world. And you've discovered something you shouldn't have. I'm tired, by the way. If I'm rambling, that's why.
Mate, have you seen this stream?
I've been here the whole time.
Like, you're rumbling. Well, yeah, have you seen the stream though? That's... I feel like if you weren't rumbling, that'd be... Oh, damn it.
If I'm not rambling, send an ambulance.
Send the ambulance. Hold on, I'm still trying, so I'm still doing
What
something.
are you on about? I don't know either. Look, man, strange things happen when you've been electrocuted twice.
This...
Ew, someone said French words. Is reason French enough to ban someone?
Hold on. This, and then... left... And then... This... Would this work? Oh, is it like... Oh, okay. So like this. Hold on, y'all, let me cook. I'm trying
What is
something.
this picture? Why did somebody make this emoji?
Wait, what emoji? What do you mean?
I sent it in the live voice channel chat thing.
It's when you eating the spaghetti, when you eating the getty.
If you say so.
Ah, damn it! So I need this, but this isn't working. Why aren't you working? I need you to work.
I need you to break in a more interesting way.
So just this. Oh my goodness, I think it worked. Hold on. I think it worked. So now if I go down, if I... Damn it! Damn it! Do I need like a delay between them? I think I need some kind of delay between them. I'm trying to make a...
LGBTQ, is that a sandwich? Well, I mean, in some cases...
Make it as a side gig. It would be pretty cool having a redstone clock connected to a sticky piston that has an ender attached to it facing the backside of a mob. It's a nice machine, trust. And does the piston need to have a back or not? What happens? Wait, actually, that got me thinking, you know? Yeah, crazy thought, okay? We have our unbreakable piston, which I hold dearly. Can I move it using a piston? I don't think so. I don't think that's...
Surely we can find out.
Okay, but like, does it count as unmovable? Oh, I just deleted it. Damn it, I lost the unbreakable piston.
I do find it interesting how it snapped there. Like, there wasn't an animation or anything.
Ah, there we go, it's back. We got the unbreakable piston back. What if... No, because it needs to extend the... But seriously, if I make an invisible repeater, would it function as a repeater?
If I make an invisible repeater.
If I turn a piston into a repeater,
If the repeater is invisible, why can I break it?
no, it came back.
Dang.
Okay, so this is in fact an me doing redstone. Okay, repeater is quite something. What block could I do that doesn't actually
Skulk sensor?
skulk sensor? But does a skulk sensor? Oh, but we needed to provide power, and at the same time, that's tricky.
Comparator out? I don't know.
Redstone dust. I could do redstone dust.
I don't think you can.
If I place a oh no, because I can't. Yeah, never mind. If I hold on, how did I not think of this? How did I not think of this? Oh wait, but I cannot power a piston with them, can I? Oh shit! I need the
activator rails?
I need the detector rail, and then I need
activator.
It is a detector, in fact.
The detector rail is what gives power?
Mm-hmm. Activator rail is the one that pushes.
That's... I think that would be the powered rail.
No, powered rail is the one that pushes faster. There are 4 kinds of rails.
The one I did to your mom?
But hold on, if I do, because I have an idea. I have an idea. If I do this, okay, hear me out. Hear me out. I just realized that I got it the wrong way. That's because what we need to happen is we need, like, this is what we need to happen. We need this, then some power rails. Like this, there we go. Now, oh yeah, now in the minecart, right. If this works, oh, no. I mean, I
well, you got a
duplicated.
piston in the minecart.
I mean, I have an unbreakable.
Good enough.
Hold on, no, this.
I guess.
I want it to work. I need it to work. Okay, good. Now I have a question. Damn it! Okay, so so we need the minecart in there for it to, in order for it to work. Okay, we're learning. So I forgot this one's unbreakable. We're learning. Okay. I like how I keep getting more and more unbreakable rails. Alright, well that's, I mean, that's something. That's something. So that's any, can I ride through the unbreakable rails? No, there's in fact no rails in there. Okay, so now we have a piston in a minecart. Okay, what? Ah, damn it! What else could? A daylight detector would be, daylight detector piston would be funny. Wait, I can power a piston through blocks. Can I make... If I make a crafting bench piston, if I turn the piston into a crafting bench and then I use it to craft, will it disappear the piston?
If I turn a crafting bench into a piston is a wild way to start any sentence.
I'm a scientist. It's what we do. we
Yeah. You definitely have the mad scientist thing going
Oh my
on
goodness,
now,
hold on.
so.
Hold on. If I make... This one was significantly more difficult. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Come on. Oh wait, but you can't break. If you push it, you can't break it, can you?
Performing nuclear fusion on increasingly stubborn materials.
Come on. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. I've done it with nothing. I've done it with literally nothing. I can do it with a skulk sensor. Okay, after testing, I deem it implausible.
Non-fissile.
No, I think I could actually pull it off if I retried.
No, I could do it.
None of these will actually give me...
Do you think you could desync the top and bottom half of a door?
Why didn't I think of that
So
before?
like the bottom half would be closed and the top half would be open or something. It would be pretty funny.
Wait, you can break those using... How can I make it so that the piston getting powered is dependent on the door? No, this is too slow. Make it. What are you making? It's kind of like
Yeah,
it's kind of hard to explain.
you just kind of do.
Yeah, you just gonna roll with it, you know. Hold on, I need my piston back.
I'm gonna make a 3x3 selector panel, he says.
I am
Little
easily
does he know.
distracted. I am easily distracted. It's not my fault. Okay. Oh no, I forgot it was still lever. There we go. Oh yeah, I forget. This is a repeater. This isn't. This isn't a lever. It's a repeater. Right. Me finding more and more elaborate things to turn into a piston. Actually, is it? Am I turning a lever into a piston, or am I turning a piston into a lever?
You are making them one in the same.
I'm merging them.
Married.
Seriously, can I turn a piston into... Oops. Into a redstone block. Because if I can turn it into a redstone block, then I could... Oh! I gave up on the skulk sensor too early. It's not gonna be easy. So I can turn any block as long as it's powering the piston.
Well, not even that. You just need the a block powering the piston around it.
I mean, no, because if the block isn't actively powering the piston, then the best I can do is just turn air into a piston.
Ah, right.
God damn it, this just breaks. That's no point.
Wait, you can't push the skulk sensors, can you?
I hope not. Actually, it doesn't matter.
Well, I was gonna say, it kind of does. Because, like, if they don't move, you can't turn it into them.
I'm sorry. You can push a detector rail? That looks so wrong. Since when is this a thing?
Oh.
Wait, that actually got me thinking. I think you know what I'm thinking. Why was I trying to turn this into a lever and then when I could have just turned the redstone block into a piston? Now that I know it's possible, oh, there we go. That's not bad. It's not bad, but I would like to... Oh, yeah, I forgot it doesn't actually exist. Can I push this? Oh! That's lovely. Well... You block the piss. No, this is the ton. This is definitely the ton. Well, that's quite something.
Is this loss?
You know what? I'm satisfied with my first redstone contraption, to be honest.
We broke reality. I'd say that's good enough.
This is my first ever redstone contraption. What do you all think?
What does it do?
Yes, it indeed. What's funny is that I can actually take this. I know what I'm gonna do with it, but I can take it. Hold on, the fun addition of a redstone block that isn't actually powering anything. Hold on. I need to turn off my... my thingamabob. There we go. This is pretty good. This is there is so much going on. Can I break this?
Nothing at all at the same time.
There we go. It's even better. There is just. If this is the first, I dare to imagine what the second is. I really like the fact that this is my first ever redstone contraption. I think it says a lot. Wait, hold on. It just got me thinking. Oh, will it update? Please tell me it won't. Oh my goodness, that's so much better. That is actually so much better. First ever redstone contraption, vanilla Minecraft 1.215. I'm done with this. That's enough. That is enough. I feel like we didn't. You know what? You can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you may find you get what you need. I'm so exhausted after this. Like, genuinely.
Played Minecraft. I'm beat, sorry.
No, but can you blame me? This took a lot. Oh,
Yeah, something like that.
this took a lot out of me. It's bright outside now. When I started, it was night. Make it really go sleep now. No, I'm gonna get back to work. I'm just thinking right now if I should get back to work on stream or off stream.
Surely, keeping Minecraft on the wheel will not bite us in the ass later.
I can bring the camera over, I suppose, and I don't know. I can go get some coffee as well.
Oh, it is now tomorrow, well, today for me.
Yeah, it has been tomorrow for me for quite a while.
Yes, but not for me.
I
mean,
know
unless you think
we
9 minutes
live.
is a long time.
I know we live on different continents. I'm aware of that fact.
Well, not with that attitude.
What is that supposed to mean? Oh, okay, hold on. I'm gonna keep it, but just because I think it's funny. Oh, well, there we go. Well, that actually... No, I need to reroll this. That actually won't work unless... Alenia Servo. That does sound a bit fun, doesn't it? Yeah, that sounds significantly less fun than turning Minecraft blocks into pistons using witchcraft and magic.
Turning random 3D prints into just the second half of servo motors. As one naturally does.
We've all been there. We've all been there. Oh, that's not the right password. Oops. There we go. What's this password?
What is the right password?
Password.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's just it. I trust no one will steal it.
I don't know what it goes to.
Okay, what we need is... Actually, good. Well, first I imagine we would need... I've already done modeling a servo. I don't know why.
That reminds me of some stupid piece of legislation that's like, here's what like the lock on a certain door has, like, here's the specifications for securing a door, right? And in it includes the bidding code for a key. Which is so dumb because then you can just read the law and go get your own key for the door.
Yeah. Can you make a video on magic? Eventually I will. Eventually I'll teach you all my ways.
That was just the first half of the stream. Should have been here.
12. Ah. Okay. Wait, I just said 12, didn't I? Hold on.
Yes.
Delete this. This should be 12. There we go. Now, what should this be? $23. Right. Which means this one will be a 6, in fact. This one will, in fact, be 11.5. If I'm not mistaken. Sweet, neat, fantastic, festive, lovely. I love servos because they're just like a bunch of rectangles. That's really easy to model. I remember I already did a model of a servo on a Patreon voice chat, but I don't know where it is, so I'm just remaking it. 24. No, it seems like a 5. And if not, then that's 5. It's close enough. 5. There we go. Now, what's the thickness of this bad boy? The thickness is, in fact, a 2. All right, perfect. Now we extrude it forward. That's a 5. That's a 5? My goodness, doesn't look like it. Okay, then mirror on the wall. Place it on the other side, please. Thank you. Cheers, mate. I need to go to sleep, but I'm not sleepy. Have you tried closing your eyes and pretending... I'm not gonna finish that meme. I was about to cite a meme, but then I realized that it's not worth it.
It's always worth it.
Rectangle, that's 15. Then the other side we got 5, which means I'm gonna approximate it because I'm lazy. So it's gonna be 15, and then that is once again a 5. And then finally the thing that holds the screw. You lost few viewers when I came in. I'm that bad. Yeah, but I mean I started modeling a servo when you came in, so could also have something to do with that.
See, once he starts practicing the dark arts, the view count goes up.
For some weird reason.
It's almost like it's entertaining or something. I wouldn't know anything about that. I'm not funny.
5 millimeters. There we go. Now what's the distance from the bottom? That's always annoying to measure. That looks to be 6. Mayhaps a 5. Mayhaps a 5 as well. Okay, now the height again, because I already forgot. Could it be a 5 once more? No, it is in fact a 4. Well, would you believe that? which means this extrude in 4. Perfect. This is what our servo looks like, roughly, plus or minus. It's close enough. I need a steel. No, this will be 2 solids, and we need it to be servo extender. That's what I'm gonna call it. Great. Now that we got the servo, what we can do is we can make a new, this time, I said new assembly. Perfect. Alright. Alright. Oh, why are you sighing? Are you not entertained? I'm gonna try to sleep by watching a video that talks about quantum mechanics, since it's so informationally dense. You can watch mine on the topic if you want. Again, I'm just saying. I also have some. Make it. Do a stream on the dark arts of algebraic topology. No, because that sounds like something Reblax would do. And I don't want to be that insane.
We don't like that guy.
I mean, I love him. He's just French. That's the only thing that ticks me off.
He's just French.
You're too
like a shovel for this hole, sir.
You're too funny to sleep to. If I had a nickel for every single time I had that on Grinder. You know what's annoying? Grinder, it's so funny. On Grinder, when you go there, right now you have this whole message about how they use your data to like train AI or something. Or wait, or was it that the algorithm is improved with AI? I don't know, I just saw the message and I thought it was hilarious.
I wouldn't know.
Right, me neither. I saw it in the meme. And, right, that's like a friend of mine sent it to me. That's what I meant. It's what happened. Yes, a friend of mine just like what were we talking about? Oh yeah, right, Servo. Yeah, that was designing. Okay, no, that
something linear actuation.
Right. Anyway, yeah, exactly. The gear, of course.
The gear?
How can I hold the servo in though?
Screws, probably.
Yeah, but still, that was kind of implied. I'm thinking, how am I gonna get the screws to hold it together?
Probably by screwing them in. I don't know.
What? You're a genius.
I try.
My goodness. Why didn't I think of that?
I do my best. It's just never good enough.
What if I print it as a plate? Make it, what is Grinder? How would I know? What is that sounds...
Apparently they use AI or something.
I don't know, some kind of place that uses AI, I don't know. Why do people think I'm gay? I don't get it.
It can't be because of all the men he sleeps with.
Honestly, the Grinder... the thing is,
The unprompted Grinder thing?
no, the thing is... I am gonna make a Pride Month video. It's... I'm gonna call it the gayest shit I've ever done. It's gonna be still science, but just as a bit. And this would actually be a great opener for that video.
The other kind of chemistry.
Make it only love trains. The satisfactory ones, and you can't blame me for that. There is something about them.
Did you know there are trains in Factorio?
Yeah, but they're not as hot.
Oh, okay. That's an opinion to have.
I'm sorry, you're disagreeing with me?
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just surprised by why you would hold that opinion. You know, I'm surprised I haven't heard that opinion sooner, considering the other people I hang around.
Oh. Okay.
I would not have thought to describe a train as hot.
Have you seen
But
them?
to each-
My goodness.
Yes,
Listen,
that's why I'm confused.
I just say it as it is, alright? Not my fault.
Can't believe you haven't made a single steamy joke.
You know how funny was the Satisfactory stream where I was just like riding trains? Or
You were
sometimes
riding trains.
sometimes they were riding me, if you know what I mean.
Sorry, these jokes are
So,
lost
yeah.
on me. The only thing I'm fucking is stupid.
So yeah, 3 millimeters. That's like the screw size, by the way. That's right. Oh, the gear will have to be pretty thin. That's annoying. Sexual means an attraction to trains,
But only the subway.
but only yeah, exactly.
They call them subs.
Subway, eat fresh, and I am eating fresh. Oh damn it! I didn't measure the depth of the screw. Oh well, it doesn't matter. It's gonna be thin anyway. Okay, so the gear will need
It's
to take.
until it stops.
So the gear will be. There's gonna be a spare one, and it's gonna be. I imagine quite large, module 0.8, I think even, maybe module 1. Number of teeth, something like, how bad is 30? 50? Oh, 50 is not bad. Then nominal shaft diameter, yeah, 3 would be enough. Then face width. Oh, this value I can just input myself. Why can't I input the other? Ah, whatever.
Because they want to make sure you're putting in like an acceptable number.
You know, don't know those godless hippie numbers.
Yeah, we hate irrationals.
They're fucking transcendentals.
No radicals here.
The kids is only imaginary numbers, you know. Back in my day, it was real numbers.
I'm still waiting for the Octonians vid.
Make it. Will you ever do funny moments video from your streams? I would if it didn't take so much time to actually go through all of this. Listen.
You could pay someone to do that for you.
Yeah, I could also fucking pay someone to edit my main channel videos. Oh no, wait, I don't have that money. I mean, I did set up the stream quotes channel on Discord. And that is specifically for people to clip the live streams when it's funny and send it. And that was supposed to make my life easier because then I could just take the clips from that channel. But like no one is doing
Trying
that.
to crowdsource my own video production.
Yeah. I'm not ashamed to admit that. Yeah. And make it. What do you even eat except for KFC? Frozen veggies. I cook them up and they're good. Lasagna. I actually have. Lasagna, I took it out of the oven. You got it in the oven because you oven the hot food out of the cold food off, and it's just chilling on my in my kitchen. It's cooling off after the oven.
Why do they call it oven when you oven the cold food out hot eat the food?
No, I won't let that oven sink.
Oh, I won't let that sink
oven. Right, I was making the thing. Okay, so this gear, it should be good enough, I think, because then we have a rack. We have a rack that will be.
A what?
We have a political crisis in Iraq. We have this.
Without oil.
Face with 2 as well, and then pitch height. Why is pitch height so large? 5. There we go.
I think you should make the gear a little wider, honestly. Give it a bit more purchase.
But I don't really have enough space on the screw on the inside, unfortunately.
Oh, that's too bad. You've been streaming for 3 hours apparently. 2 hours, 47 minutes, and 30 seconds, according to some guy in the comments.
Did it work? My goodness, I honestly didn't expect it to. There we go. That would be basically the setup. That's how it's
Wow.
gonna work. Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
Oh.
So that's a rack and pinion. I'm sure you know this by now.
Wow, nice rack. Hold on, I'm mating my rack right now. That's what I'm doing. It's what it's called. Shut
I didn't
up.
know you swung that way. Last I heard, you were talking about grinder.
No, it looks pretty good. They're done, finished. Now they're just printed. I mean, funny enough, that is kind of it. All I need to do is, on the side of the rack, I need to make the supports for it, and I need to make the supports for the servo, because this was just gonna be screwed on. I said I'm mating, not I'm... That's different.
Oh, they're different? Wow.
One is chess. The other one is...
Checkers?
Yes, that's what. Yeah, you never played checkers before, where you like, like in checkers when you only have 2 cards left, you have to scream "I'm breeding." You play with that rule.
Of course.
It's my favorite card game. Checkers. Yeah, man. I don't know what else. I guess I'm gonna just print them. Can I like export this right here?
No. Tariffs are too high.
Political for no reason.
No, the reason was because it would be funny. My reason for anything is because it'd be funny. It's just sometimes it isn't actually funny.
Oh, do I really need to open the part in order to export? Oh my goodness, no. My mom now, whenever I play checkers, got it. Exactly, you got it spot on. That's exactly what I meant. Okay.
Oh, I'm reading top chat, of course. That's why I can't see everything.
So am I. But I'm not gonna change it. I'm not gonna switch to bottom chat.
Tonight on bottom gear.
Clarkson!
Have you actually not seen Top Gear?
No, I haven't.
Son of a bitch. Okay, you need to go watch it.
Jeremy, you bloody buffoon! Or whatever they say.
They never actually say that.
No, this famous catchphrase.
In all 25 seasons, not once has anyone ever said Jeremy.
No, it's the famous catchphrase.
Clarkson!
Clarkson, you bloody dingleberry. The famous. They say it all the time. Oh my goodness! Damn it! I've exported both of them as. I've exported both of them as step files. Step file? No, what are you doing? this entire live stream has been such a like 3 a.m. other sleepover vibe.
Black Thunder, what is Top Gear? I have heard of Top Gun. Well, it's nothing like that.
It's pretty similar. Imagine if Tom Cruise unfused into 3 people, and like if instead of planes it was just cars.
And instead of doing his own stunts, he had a film crew.
I mean, no. What do you mean? They totally do their own stunts.
Oh yes, of course.
Remember that clip when they fell off a cliff? That happened. That was real life.
Well, there was a clip in which Richard Hammond did fall off a cliff in real life.
I mean, of course.
He was in an electric car. It was on fire for 3 days. It was a concept car that they got special permission to use.
You mean to tell me Richard Hammond done something that ended terribly in a car? Color me surprised.
Now let's give the guy who's the worst at driving the high-powered electric car.
I mean, he's not the worst at driving. He's really good at driving, just bad at stopping. Although you could argue, I guess you could argue he's actually really good at stopping. I don't think anyone else stops faster than him, or deaccelerates faster. Okay. Listen, Perry. Oh yeah, the name is Perry now, isn't it? Perry, would you mind? Yeah, I mean, I did the poll. Apparently, it's Perry. Top Gear is kind of like Top Gun, except instead of guns, they have gears. I'm glad I could help. Imagine if Top Gun instead of guns use
Top
gears.
Gear, isn't that a fighting game franchise?
No one hear the word. Listen.
Not even what I was referencing, but yeah, I guess that works.
Isn't that the one? The one where the gear goes to the top because it's going to the top. But it's a Metal Gear.
I was referencing Guilty Gear.
not a Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
Vengeance is such a stupid word.
It is so idiotic.
More like it.
It's so funny to me every single time because I've said it so many times it became no, but every now and then I just have to stop myself like, oh my goodness, you're right, Revengeance, that's not an actual word.
It's actually 2 words in a trench coat.
Is the door thing true? What door thing? What's the door thing? Have not watched Top Gun, so yeah, that helps me a little. Yeah, it's if you haven't seen Top Gun, then it's exactly like Top Gun, like in every way. Okay, just give me something good to do, not Minecraft again.
Minecraft again.
Charity website, that's a good one. Hold on, I need to.
That the Metal Gear thing reminded me of something I found in a record store.
Hold on, I need to get to the right thing. What did you find in the record store? Isn't that the song that's not even in the game, by the way?
Yeah, no, it's the whole album. I had an opportunity, but I did not have the money. Very sad. If it's still there, I'll probably buy it tomorrow.
Okay, so I shouldn't probably work on the website live now that I think about it. That's probably not a...
Why ever not? Security? I hardly know her.
Security is like Tiffany, except it's security. Actually, that sounds like a real name. If you squint. What I would like to do.
Famous for hearing things better, squinting.
Yeah. Right. How do I add a new thing in the...
You should add me and say 0 because that would be pretty funny.
Edit as HTML. Oh, I can just add it this way. That's neat. So if I do like H1 H1 and have it be... Oh wait, the ending thing. How do you end? You end like this, okay. Test. Oh well, that went to hell quick. That is... wow, that broke really quickly actually. It's honestly kind of impressive how quickly that broke.
Yeah. Also, by the way, skeleton_craft open parentheses the skeleton king close parentheses gaming. Yes, in fact, bud powering works because Notch copied the code from doors to pistons.
I respect it. I respect that kind of development. Man, why is everything breaking today? I can't have anything nice.
Do I need to leave?
I don't know if it's you. I don't think so. This is too much even for you.
You can't really say that.
Yeah, you did get struck by lightning twice.
The worst is yet to come. Still yuck.
Something. Okay, now don't break. How am I gonna get it to not break?
4 more days until Deltarune. I'd be excited if I knew what that was.
Deltarune, that's the game that's coming out tomorrow. Like Deltarune tomorrow.
I guess tomorrow in 4 days.
Yeah, Deltarune tomorrow. Yeah, I can prove it to you. Hold on. Look at all these images telling you that Deltarune is coming tomorrow. See? It's Deltarune tomorrow. All of them are about that because Deltarune tomorrow. Where is my freaking thing?
Something. We eated it.
Fixed. Website done. Is it broken? Honestly. I don't like front-end developments.
Front-end development's so easy. Just pick some colors and some squircles and call it a day.
The fucking thing disappeared. If I had a nickel for every single unique thing that I've placed on this stream only for it to disappear without an explanation, I have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot. It's weird that happened twice.
Is it though? Is it weird? Unexpected, sure, but is it weird?
That's a fucking synonym. I'm losing my mind. I've got so much lead and I've got so much lead and microplastics in my bloodstream from just working recently.
You must be Gen X.
What happens if I turn this into a P? He turned himself into a P. Funniest shit I've ever seen. Didn't work. Let's think about why. I like the fact that only 4 things are sent. That's really good. That's a sign that we're gaming. That is why Make It likes the backend. Exactly. I like the backend. I'm myself more of a backend kind of guy.
Of course, of course.
Is it?
Wait a minute. There's something there.
Those are my things. That's Char.js. This is the style from my website, if I'm not mistaken, I think.
So, I got my commercial driver's license. I don't know if I already explained this to anyone, but the course was like 8 weeks long. 3 of them were spent just on reversing.
Damn. I actually was thinking I should get myself a car license. Or driver's license.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, I would definitely recommend getting a passenger vehicle license, like the normal one that people say when,
I was genuinely thinking both, because one of the things I want to do is like, although I guess
drive?
No, I was actually planning on parking. I was just gonna park it once, actually, exclusively.
Valet service. Walking to my valet job.
Always wanted to buy a van and turn it into like a mobile Macon center, like some kind of old van.
Drive by meth lab.
I mean, it wouldn't not be.
Discount food truck. No immoral 100 make it does not have a car, and I keep trying to get him to fix that.
But if I'm gonna get a car, I'm also gonna get a shitty car. Because
What are you looking at? Like what kind?
well, honestly, I really would like a van, like a minivan.
Okay, yeah.
Just because I would like two of them. Because because the first one I would like is a van because I think it's fun. But the second one is the tiny European truck idea I mentioned to you.
Ah, right.
That could fit a proper fucking rocket engine on the back. I'm just saying.
Well, that is a choice you can make.
Like, and it was
Not
fun.
one I would
And
recommend.
also, hold on. Tiny European truck. And also, I'm just saying, but like, if you fit a rocket engine on the back, right? Then if you set it up so that it pushes right here, that's actually gonna push the nose down. So the car will be even more stable.
Hey, I have a silly question. Where is your head when
I
you're
mean,
sitting in that?
we need to replace the glasses, but it's fine. I mean, I don't plan on hitting anything. Like,
Yeah, nobody does. This might come as a shock to you, but it's not really on many people's to-do list.
where is an engine in this kind of truck? Actually,
It's actually behind the seats.
right
There's
here.
a panel. No, it's
Right here.
it's like right behind the cab.
There is nothing behind the seats. There is the flatbed. What do you mean?
Yeah, it's under the bed.
Yeah. Okay. So right here.
It's like a tiny fucking 3-cylinder.
And I'm just
Yes.
saying that could
Yeah,
fit
somewhere
a
around there.
V8. That's all I'm saying. It could fit. Okay. I could ask you actually. Dimensions.
I mean, yes, volumetrically it could fit a V8.
That's what I'm saying.
Do
Like,
you know the displacement of the engines those have?
I mean, but like, hear me out.
Like 660 cc. I think that's less than a liter, right?
Wouldn't
Do
you?
you know what the average V8 has?
What?
About 8 times that.
No way.
Okay, that sounds really stupid, but again, these are 3-cylinder engines versus a V8, which is an 8-cylinder engine. It's not as dumb as it sounds, I promise.
I'm just saying it would be funny. I'm curious how much they cost. Because like,
Facebook Marketplace.
I'm not gonna.
No, I'm serious. Go to Facebook Marketplace. That's where everybody sells used ones now.
I don't have a Facebook account.
Son of a...
My own.
Okay, where do you live? I'm gonna do this for you since you can't, apparently. Something tells me that the rocket engine would burn those who drive the vehicle. No, just the people behind them.
No. It's just backwards, not forwards. I've made
Yeah.
that mistake in the past. Don't worry.
I can't say I have.
Oh no, it's pretty common. You wouldn't think it, but yeah. I like how I looked up tiny European truck and this is USA on it. Show me anything.
They're called K trucks, KEI, by the way.
KEY.
No, KEI.
KEI. Okay, K truck. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because these are Japanese. You can also get K cars, which are... I think it's the AutoZam A1 or something, or Z1. Oh yeah, Mazda Auto Photo K car. Yeah, that. That fucking thing.
I love this. When we do that guy, I really love this.
Yeah, that's like 2.5 feet tall.
Yeah, so am I. Fuck off. This is good. It's a good size.
Finally, a car I can fit in.
Because that's the problem small people have, not fitting into cars. Finally, they made it small enough so I can actually fit into one.
I mean, it's more of a problem than you think because I know some short people actually have a genuine problem reaching the pedals on larger vehicles. Who's putting a lift kit on a K-truck? That's so stupid. Doesn't weigh anything. It's not like it's gonna get stuck. You can just pick it up.
I genuinely don't know if I'm delusional or if it's actually doable. Well, not the maybe not the V8, but like I would really love to have one with just a double mode where you can either run it on the default engine or you can just switch it up to the big bad bug boy.
I mean, yeah, it's doable. I don't know how much of a K-truck it's gonna be after that. Look, you gotta remember, when you're dealing in vehicles, it's not how possible is it, it's how legal is it.
Do you really think that putting too strong of an engine on a K-truck would be illegal?
It's not that it's illegal, it's that if you modify it unsafely, it may not be road legal for other reasons.
Aw. So I need to be careful.
Like,
can you don't imagine like on the
consider the following. This is what the average American this is what the average European thinks an American vehicle is.
No.
No?
No, this is what I imagine. This is what I imagine Italian vehicles look like.
That is the most American car I could find. It's
No,
called Hot Wheels. It's got 2 LS's.
No, the most American car is like a Ford F-150 Raptor supersize plus hashtag less than 3 ooh roar, and then just an emoji of a ferry. That's the most American car I can think of.
You forgot the flame decals, but okay.
I get sidetracked so easily.
No, you stupid website.
Make it enter clown car. This is listen. After I put what I want on the back, this won't be a clown car. This will be an entire circus. I know that the heat would mostly be behind, but would the rest of it be enough to burn the driver? No, because you're faster than the heat then. You outrun it.
Simply go faster.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Duh.
It's trivial, honestly. Be better?
If only cars weren't so expensive.
I mean, I don't know how it is in Europe because I have enough problems worrying about my own vehicle that I already own. But it shouldn't be too bad getting them over there because the US has a chicken tax, which means you can't import the vehicle unless it's 25 years old. And then they still make you get up to date with all the safety regulations, which means for the $600 truck you bought, it's going to be like $3,000 to get it to the States. And then another like $7,000 just getting it road legal.
Yeah, I need to grow a bit on YouTube before I actually get to buying some kind of reasonable car.
You don't live in the States.
Well,
I don't know if you'll have to deal with all that.
Yeah, but still, I can't imagine it's that cheap.
I mean, it's not cheap, but also you do it for the love of the game. Beyond that, if you do get a van, you can sleep in it, and it will be cheaper than an apartment.
That's what I'm saying.
I like how the last 30 years was like, if you're not careful, you're gonna be sleeping in a van by the river, and now it's like, oh, if you save your money, you might be able to get a van by the river. What great times we live in.
Make it a better idea. One engine powers the front wheels, the other one powers the back. That's
You know, funny thing about that, that's not a good idea.
I know, no, we know it'd be better if the V8 powers the back wheels and then the normal engine powers the front wheels. That's
So
gonna
it's
be
gonna
great.
overtake itself?
Yeah, exactly. I can totally imagine that working, and the wheels will definitely not spin, just with different torque.
I think this is called engine braking, but like applied very wrongly.
No, I'm so dizzy. I don't know if they're plastic at this point.
I don't think it's the plastic, I think it's the pistons.
It might be the pistons.
Probably the pistons. So I was actually thinking, since I have, you know, as one does, I have like 2 engine blocks sitting in my yard. Should I tear one of them down and make a video on it?
Yeah,
It's not
why
like
not?
that's ever been done before.
Why not?
Because I might need it later?
Just rebuild it. How hard could that be?
I mean, I have done that before, so...
Yeah.
The only problem is it seems to be monsoon season here, which is crazy because I live in the north.
I think I'm gonna get going. It's been 3 hours then. I've got almost nothing done, but
That's not true. You had a lot of fun.
you know what? You're right. I had a lot of fun. It's about the journey, not the destination.
And this is why you should buy a car, guys.
Anyways, I'm...
That way the journey can continue in your own driveway while you fix it again.
Anyhow, that was something. That truly was something.
This was a stream of all time.
This was
Happy
definitely
Pride
a
Month.
stream.
What a way to kick it off.
happy gay to everyone. Happy gay. And for now, I suppose that'll be it. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.